It's time to begin the conference portion of the schedule as Football Friday kicks off week 4 of the high school season. At this point, teams have a good idea of what they have on their roster, and the margin for error begins to slim down for teams hoping to compete for a conference title or stay in the hunt for the postseason. Let's get into the highlights. We begin with the marquee matchup of Week 4 as Neuqua Valley hosts Naperville North in a rematch of last season's thrilling Husky victory in the DVC Bowl. Both teams coming off big wins over out-of-state opponents named St. Mary's. In the opening quarter, Naperville North on the move. Quarterback Aiden Gray rolls to his right and finds Luke Petaway, who makes the grab inside the 10-yard line. Husky running back Nathan Jacobs punches it in a few plays later for a 6-0 lead. Neuqua trailing 9-7 in the third quarter. The handoff goes to running back Silvano Spadafora, who goes around the right end and fights his way in for the touchdown from 12 yards out. The Wildcats take a 15-9 lead. Later in the quarter, Cats facing 4th and 6 inside the Husky 20. Ryan Moeller pitches to Matt Chevalier, who throws it back to Moeller on the halfback pass. Moeller makes the catch and charges into the end zone. A huge play puts Neuqua on top, 22-9. Naperville North trying to dig their way back into the game. Aiden Gray takes it into the end zone himself to cut into the deficit. But Neuqua Valley clicks into high gear offensively in the second half. Matt Chevalier caps off the game with a 21-yard touchdown run. The Wildcats with an impressive 29-16 win, improving to 3-1 overall and 1-0 in the DVC. Now to Naperville Central, where the fans are going gold in this game for pediatric cancer awareness. The host Redhawks are coming off a blowout win over Riverside University from Milwaukee last week. Waubonsie Valley is still in search of win number 1 this season, hitting the road for the first time since week 1. Central with the ball inside their own 10-yard line, but not for long as running back Tyler Dodd makes a great cut and gets some helpful blocks along this 51-yard run inside the Waubonsie 40-yard line. Dodd would score from a yard out a few plays later to cap off a 98-yard drive. Into the second quarter, Redhawks driving again. Quarterback Chris McCormack shows off his mix of speed and strength, keeping the ball himself and breaking a tackle around the left edge as he scores from 15 yards out. Redhawks lead 14-0. In the third quarter, the Warriors looking to get back in the game. Luke Elsey drops a pass into the arms of a wide-open Tyler Threat, who gets behind the defense and waltzes in for a 54-yard touchdown. Big play to get Waubonsie back in the game. But that is as close as the Warriors would get. Naperville Central pulls away. Here we see McCormack throwing a swing pass to Chris Byrne, who swerves into the end zone. The Redhawks improved to 3-1 after the 35-7 victory. Metea Valley travels west to face DeKalb. These teams met for a thrilling matchup a season ago, with the Mustangs coming out on top. Metea in search of win number 1, but the Barbs are red hot after 2 straight victories. First drive of the game for DeKalb, quarterback Adrian McVicker drops a deep ball to Ethan McCarty, who makes a fantastic contested grab in the end zone to put the Barbs on top 7-0 early. Metea Valley punting the ball away later in the half, and here we see McCarty make the catch and break the tackle before bursting upfield and going all the way for the touchdown. DeKalb goes on to roll from there, making it 3 straight wins for the Barbs by the score of 48-0. Bennett Academy back at Benedictine University to face a scuffling St. Rita team. Both the Red Wings and Mustangs would love to come out on top in this one to avoid a 1-3 start. Bennett hoping to rebound after a close loss to Brother Rice a week ago. In the opening quarter, Red Wings on the move after a long completion to Pierce Walsh. Quarterback Josh Heppel rolls right and throws back to an open Pat Patillo in the end zone to put the Wings on top 6-3. Same score in the second quarter, St. Rita back to punt from their own 48-yard line. Punter Connor Talty sees him open space to his right, and he takes off for the first down marker. He ends up making it a lot farther than that, winding his way through a stunned Red Wing defense into the end zone to put the Mustangs on top. St. Rita now leading 27-6 in the third quarter. Owen Takahashi takes the dump-off pass from Heppel up the middle to give Bennett a chance as the lead is cut to just 2 scores. However, the Mustangs are able to slam the door shut on the ensuing drive. Running back DJ Stewart is able to power his way into the end zone to put the game out of reach. St. Rita comes into Lyle and leaves with a 41-12 road victory and improves to 2-2. We see some major movement in the DVC standings following the Week 4 action. Neuqua Valley now in a first-place tie alongside Naperville Central and DeKalb, while Naperville North drops all the way to 4th place. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to make up ground, but you can see how the conference title will likely come down to the final weeks. Notre Dame stands alone atop the CCL ESCC Green Division standings after a come-from-behind road win over Nazareth Academy. St. Rita in second with Bennett and Nazareth tied for third. Taking a look at the Week 5 schedule, we have some big matchups that are certain to shake up the standings even more. Naperville Central hosts Neuqua Valley for a matchup that rarely disappoints. Naperville North looks to bounce back against the surging DeKalb squad, while Mattia Valley and Waubonsie Valley meet up for the Eola Bowl, and somebody's going to come away with their first win. The CCL ESCC Green Division schedule sees all 4 teams hitting the road next week. Bennett Academy is in a must-win scenario in Chicago against Marian Catholic. The midway point of the regular season is here, and next week is sure to provide some electricity as the stakes continue to rise. As always, we thank you for watching. See you next week. For Football Friday, I'm Justin Cornwell.